What up, y'all? Rap Critic here, and it's about that time for the worst lyrics of 2024. Let's get started. So we had to start off with the battle of the year that everyone probably forgot about, Nicki Minaj versus Megan Thee Stallion.
Been trill, been doing it, been at it.
Your flow is such a bore.
So Nicki Minaj released this diss track in direct response to a song Meg released called Hiss at the beginning of the year, where she said,
"These hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's law,"
calling out the child predators and their affiliates that exist throughout the music industry, which it turns out wasn't going to be the only diss track to do that this year. Now, a lot of people have been rumored to be who she was talking about, but of course, most people just presumed it was a guy. However, because of Nicki having a brother and current husband who both just so happened to be registered as sex offenders, she was one of the big names people were throwing around. And it didn't help that not even an hour after its release, Nicki posted a snippet of the response she was working on, which included the lines,
"This little begging whore, talking about Megan's law. For a free beat, you can hit Megan raw."
Problem was, Megan never even hinted that it was about Nicki Minaj. Like, nothing in the way she worded things ever even sounded like it was supposed to be about a female rapper, so for Nicki to hop on that line like that, it kind of seemed like, have you ever heard the phrase, "a hit dog will holler"? Well, this one was hollering all over IG Live, and people took notice. Yeah, just for her to answer such a general line like that, it just in and of itself telegraphs the idea that you do think you're who she's talking about. So anything you say after that doesn't address that is only gonna feel like you're talking around that point.
Is it my fault I got good vagina? Why the fuck is you humping on a minor?
Nicki, you're the one with the brother and the husband who've been accused of sexual assault with minors, right? So to try to pull a "I know you are, but what am I" back at her, that doesn't work when she isn't actually affiliated with any, and you are.
Sigh. How you fucking mother Miriam when she died?
And what? Where the fuck is this claim coming from? Seriously, this wasn't like something people heard on the rumor mill and she's spreading it around or something. This is just a completely made up attack. And I know rap beefs are all about exaggerating the truth a bit, but there has to be a truth from which to exaggerate in the first place. Unless, does Nicki Minaj think winning a rap battle just means saying shitty things about the other person regardless of how believable it actually is? She says I'm a kid diddler because I'm affiliated with them, but what if I said, "No, you"? Yeah, that'll even the playing field.
Bad bitch, she like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot.
Oh no, a woman who's tall? Ugh, gross, am I right? Yeah, really channeling the energy of an 80s male comedy writer with that one.
Bob, I need a good alcohol bar. Well, man, wait, that was the bar. Like a bodybuilder, I keep raising the bar.
Rhyming bar with bar with bar. The self-proclaimed queen of rap, everyone.
Fuck you, get shot with no scar.
Oh, wow. So just to hit Megan with anything you could, you actually went all in on accusing her of lying about getting shot by her ex-boyfriend. Nicki, there's a reason why you shouldn't just lie and bullshit in your diss tracks. Cause hey, if the person you're talking about can later post concrete evidence of the scars they got, you're gonna look like a real desperate lying piece of shit. The man just sounds like a baby now. I mean, I know there's mumble rap that's labeled that way because of how rappers lean into their accents, but this isn't an accent thing. This is distinctly the sound of a whiny infant batting away some food it doesn't like. Genius is saying that he's saying, "oh yeah" there, but no, the way he's saying it makes him specifically sound like a whining baby. Specifically a whining baby that just pooped itself. Hearing that mouth fart of low effort just reminded me, if you appreciate this complex, intricate lyrical analysis I offer the world, well, today's video is only sponsored by viewers just like you. That's right, Patreon members get access to all my content first, like this episode, the episode that's coming up next, my Boondocks podcast, new music, plus the RC Discord. $2 patrons get to vote on future episodes, $5 patrons get access to the What You Think comment section, where for future reviews, if I like your comment on the next song I'm reviewing, it could appear in the next episode. And at the $7 level, you get access to all that and a free song request for any live stream I do, public or Patreon exclusive. Oh, and I've been compiling absolute best hip-hop playlists by year starting from 1980, and I've already finished the 80s, so Patreon members get access to all those playlist compilations put together. But alright, anyways, on with the show. And please, can it be a rapper who's actually putting in some goddamn effort for once?
It's everything! I'm everything!
Hey, wait a minute, the next rapper on this worst of list is Doechii? But that can't be right. Everything I've heard from her is fucking flames, man. And way better than Future mouth farting like a baby.
Boom bap, rap, rappity rap, rappity rap, boom bap, bat.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that.
They said they can't, but they said they want me to rap.
Yes, we do.
Of course we do.
Quit fucking around didn't do it.
You know exactly what it is. The choir gon' sing what it is. Top 100, what it is. Numero uno, what it is.
Are you just gonna rhyme what it is with itself?
Favorite song, what it is. Turn me on, what it is. Even the moms know what it is, but y'all niggas can't see what it is.
What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is it?
I don't know.
What it is, what the fuck is it? Boom bap cat, boom bap rap, boom bap cat, boom bap.
Damn it, Doechii, you're embarrassing me in front of the backpackers. Guys, I seriously don't know what's going on. She's not normally like this. I mean, she is, but usually all her weird vocal inflections are accompanied by words that make sense and actually rhyme.
Get top on the phone, tell him it's a rap, nigga, get top on the phone.
Yeah, with this material, I don't think this is gonna be the Back to the Future Chuck Berry phone call you think it's gonna be. I know it's cliche to say something sounds like a chatbot wrote it at this point, but I really don't know what else to think with how incoherent this is. It's not clever enough to feel like a parody of boom bap era hip hop, and after a while, it's just too sloppy to feel like it's really doing anything.
Get him on the fly.
Like, is this what you think boom bap rap sounds like? But hey, it's not all bad though. At least I could make a good meme out of playing the first couple seconds of the track over that TikTok of the guy doing 90s rap music video poses.
Boom bap, rap, rappity rap, rappity rap, boom bap, bat.
So, you know, there's that.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio performances. Yo, David Blunt's in the building, performing Crying in the Kitchen right here. I'm gonna step out, he gonna step in. All right, let's go.
All right, so this is Dave Blunt, a bit of a novelty rapper that kicked off due to a weird combination of, one, people being concerned about his struggles with his weight, and two, him catching heat because of, well, lyrics like this.
Bitches in my phone, they be so basic. And I love all my niggas, not no gay shit.
And this.
That's when I start smoking weed and picking up bad habits. And I love all my niggas, but I promise I'm not a faggot.
Yeah, like, specifically this. He also has a song called Bundle of Sticks. Can you guess how it goes?
And I walk around with a bundle of sticks, so I guess you could say I'm a faggot.
Now, on a certain level, you get that he's self-aware on the joke, right? It's that wacky edgelord angle where he's saying the awkward thing on purpose to make you hit that record scratch confusion look you made when you first heard it. Now, while someone could probably make the case that it's problematic either way, I'd argue that the final line is at least leaning into the gay panic there. The first two lines are just a reflection of hip-hop's cultural problem with even being perceived as gay, but with the last line, it subverts the expectation, where he's willing to be called gay for the sake of the wordplay he's doing. Like with this line about him hiding a gun.
The way I keep it tucked, you might just think that I was trans.
You know, he's not invalidating their identities as people, he's just using incendiary wordplay where the punchline is him being perceived as trans, which is a 180 flip from what any straight rapper is willing to do. My point being that even edgy humor has levels to it. It's not that you can't do it, it's that words still have meaning and can still perpetuate a harmful ideology if not framed properly. And by the way, for those sensitive to self-harm content, maybe skip a couple seconds for this next bit.
I don't give a fuck 'cause I'm a bitch getter. Got a white bitch, she a wrist slitter.
Ah, holy shit, man, what the fuck?
Got Jewish money, nigga, fuck you.
Okay, I guess fuck Hitler is good, but I feel like there's some awkward implications behind calling it Jewish money.
Let's have Tobin be your babysitter, 'cause I heard that nigga was a kid diddler.
What? Who the fuck is Seth Tobin?
Yeah, I heard that nigga was a pedophile.
Okay, but why the fuck are you talking about him now?
Rick says, so they take away the kicking.
Ah, okay, that explains a lot. But no, none of that is why I'm including this song as the worst. It's here because of this little storytelling moment.
I talked to Jesse Jones and he told me I should go to Mary's on second. He said that every time that he goes there, it feels just like he's in heaven.
And wait, can you ever guess what's gonna happen next?
I told him, hold on, I love all my niggas, but I don't swing that way. He's like, I'm just playing, don't go there, 'cause that's a club for the gay.
You get it? Cause it was a gay bar. Just such an unnecessarily drawn-out setup for a wet fart of a punchline.
I'm like, just tell me how to get mad instead, or just get the fuck out my face.
Also, I'm like 60% sure your friend was trying to come out to you, but hey, that's his business. So okay, for this next entry, I know some folks probably think you shouldn't include songs that were made in a previous year, but no video editor person, that's not the song I said to queue up. Okay, I'm sure some people want me to talk about this one because internet people love their self-referential jerk fests. I mean, I could rip on this semi-quasi-viral song for its bonkers production, or for the MC doing that thing all underground rappers do where the message of the song gets lost in a haze of overwritten lyrics and forcing his flow to fit these awkwardly rapped cadences. It's pretty amateur even if you're being nice. But unfortunately, that song didn't come out this past year, it's from like 10 years ago. And I don't think it's fair to include just any song from more than a year ago that happened to get a recent bump in views. That could happen to literally any older song at any time. It'd blow open the floodgates of what would be allowed for the year. Besides, like with the last entry, it kind of feels like you'd be playing his game to react to it. Like with the goofy scream at the beginning. Like, that's clearly being done on purpose. Come on, you think he's not trying to make a moment you're supposed to play for your friend while you record him and watch for their expression? Like, please, let's not be so gullible. A pretty cheap ploy, wait, what's his name again? What, Masta Artisan? God, sounds like a pretentious early 2000s underground rapper who uses Renaissance paintings as his album covers. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't want to include some barely recognizable indie rap song that came out like a decade ago. It's gotta be something we hadn't heard until this past year. That said, Wu-Tang Clan still haven't released that Once Upon a Time in Shaolin album that got sold to that farmer bro a few years ago. So since those snippets weren't released until this year, I think that should count as fair game, because most people haven't heard it until now. Plus, it's kind of exciting, right? Finally getting to hear a piece of what all that conversation was all about. Whoa!
Like the biblical days, like they did in Rome, don't hold your breath.
Jesus Christ, how the hell is that your opening lyric?
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Like, wow, this project was treated like some hollowed secret album, carrying on the tradition of crazy lyrical flips and coded New York slang, and the first thing I gotta hear is historically literal gay bashing? So no, I don't think I will be holding my breath for the shit to drop now, not with that kind of quality control going on. What a fucking sour note to start on. Like, look, I know Wu-Tang isn't filled with the most open-minded guys in the world, but at least have the shame to hide that shit in like track 7 or something, and not just popping off your highly anticipated legacy album with "gay people should get stoned," and not in the cool way. And this isn't like that Dave Blunt's lyric where you can at least tell he's trolling and doesn't have any conviction behind it. No, you don't bring up a phrase like "gay people get stoned to death" just cuz. Also, Ghostface just recently got exposed specifically for abandoning his queer son for over 10 years, so, you know, that doesn't make it sound any better. Well, that makes part 1 of our list, but don't forget, patrons get all my content early, so they get to see part 2 first before it drops on my channel. So if you want to check it out, plus the Discord, new music, and podcast episodes I got up there, hit up patreon.com/rapcritic. And I'll catch you in the next episode.